preview, ladies and gentlemen. Julia. So Smackdown preview, March 27, 2026. So one of the matches on the show is Julia versus Tiffany Stratton for the U.S. Championship. I think your girl might lose this. I think they're gonna give it a 10th time, which sucks, but it does elevate the women's U.S. championships in a way. But I don't know.
It gives a good reason for Kiana James to turn on Julia.
Okay.
Because Kiana James and Tiffany Stratton have a lot more in common than Kiana James
and Julia. That's true. That's very true. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tiffany Stratton don't win this match. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Tiffany Stratton win this match. I just wouldn't be surprised. What about Jelly Roll versus Kit Wilson? That's a match for them all. How you looking like that, Taz? You good? Yeah, that's a match.
Kit Wilson.
You know Kit Wilson ain't win that match.
All I can say is that's really toxic. I don't know why.
See this match.
You wanna know what's even worse? You wanna know what's even worse than that? Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus the Bella Twins.
Yeah.
That's
I think Kit Wilson's gonna. I think he'll pull it off.
We might as well go ahead and put Jasper Troy them on after that. Go ahead and bring them at SmackDown. We on a roll.
Ooh, Them damn Bella Twins, man. I think this match gonna get interrupted too. I think we're looking at like a 4-way women's match at Mania.
You know it's crazy when people was trying to analyze that match last week and they was like, why is that match not working? It's obvious. What are your common denominators in that match?
Hold on, which match?
They were talking about the Bellas. Remember when they got their title shot last week?
Yeah.
Against the Irresistible Forces? People were like, oh, why didn't that match work? Did you really have to
How
ask?
would it work? How would it work?
Man, yeah, you got the Bellas in there.
Yeah, you got two girls that, granted, they were on the train for the divas and growing everything. They weren't the conductors, they were passengers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you ain't winning against 2 tons of fun. It's not gonna happen. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, I agree.
I want Lash Legend to beat Nia Jax can just be like there because I don't see that partnership lasting long time.
Yeah.
Because I want Lash Legend to kick the living shit out of Nia Jax.
Oh,
I just want to see that happen.
She gonna say the wrong
Probably
thing.
after Mania. You start seeing that.
Yeah, I mean, Lash Legend could take on the Bellas alone.
Yeah.
That's why that match won't work.
Yeah. Priest and R-Truth are the new tag team champions. Now what? Dude, like, so you saw the MFT, you saw Tama Tonga, and Solo kind of get into it, like, which I'm waiting to see him leave. Yeah, I'm waiting to see him leave. I think he's about to leave.
And he got in trouble. He got that fine.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know,
he
did it like a man. He did it like a man. I messed up. I'm sorry. Moving on.
Yeah.
That's how a man apologizes. He don't beg or nothing. If you want to take the apology, you take it. If you don't, whatever. It's your problem, not mine. It's like, I'm sorry, and that's it. Man, he did that like a freaking G, dude.
Yeah. So what do we? So who's gonna challenge R-Truth and Damian Priest? Y'all see any tag teams? No. It'd be a good time to bring back the Profits, but we know they ain't gonna happen.
If they bring it back now, they gonna lose.
One doing too much in the bedroom, the other one doing too much in the kitchen.
But wait, here's something. Just remember this.
They eat profits.
They like protecting, right?
Yeah.
Who's the guy who takes the pinfalls between Damian Priest and R-Truth.
True.
So, you protect Priest, the Profits win, they're on top again.
That could be a nice one.
It'd be nice.
And
If
now
they
they
let
have
it
to
happen.
stay there, so they better have a good freaking character development. I want them serious. I don't want that. I don't want all that stuff. I want some serious G's up in there.
I hate to say it. From what we saw in NXT, they reverted back. That whole we want the smoke when they hit the all black with the black cups and all that. We want the smoke. Came out with the fur and all that. Nah, they went back to the I bring the swag with the red solo cups.
Yep.
That's what we saw in NXT.
Sure
And
is.
it was like, man, y'all went back to the old gimmick. Granted, it's fun for a live crowd, but when you really think about it, where they were headed versus them going back to that, like we seen that. Y'all were getting serious. Y'all were like, man, forget this. We about to do this. Y'all cutting all these promos on Instagram and TikTok. I'm like, okay, y'all killing it.
Nope.
I want that version. I want them to get serious. I'm with you. I want them to be serious. I want them to lock in, and I want them to get them belts.
Yep.
Get the belts. Yes, have fun and all that, because they were still themselves. Montez still gonna be stupid. Dawkins still gonna get his one-liners in, but just get them belts. The New Day tried it. They ain't working.
Jay has a new clique in BFAB Meechin. BFAB and Meechin. What will Rhea do?
Baddies Inc.
Baddies Inc. I wonder what they're gonna do, because you know they're gonna come up with a name. You know they're gonna come up with a name this week. It's probably gonna be something like the Bad. I don't know. Because I mean, they ain't gonna do baddies because AEW ain't like, nah.
I know one thing. She better have EO Sky on speed dial or something. She gonna be getting stomped out every week.
Yeah.
Well,
Who is Rhea's friend?
Yeah.
who?
Yeah.
Io and Rhea?
Yeah, who are their friends?
Who are their friends?
Yeah, who rock with Rhea Ripley outside of males?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
She don't remember nobody else. So you got 3-on-1 every week from now to WrestleMania. And at WrestleMania, unless she find her some friends.
Did you hear
don't have any friends over there.
Did you hear the report that Jonathan Coachman said, and I take it with a grain of salt,
Oh,
Jonathan
no.
Coachman said that Bianca might have to cut her finger off.
What?
That's the news that Jonathan Coachman said. Going on with Bianca.
Chill out, yo.
I promise you.
I haven't watched any of the therapy videos in a while. Cause I know she would normally post something with her like bending her finger and stuff. But now y'all about to make me go look. Coach, your little peanut head, you better not be lying. Actually, I hope you lying, cause that's crazy.
It's what is it? The ring finger, the middle finger?
If she did have to do that, will her career be over?
Hold on, but which finger is it again?
I don't know.
It was a ring finger, I believe.
She's good.
Yeah. Jonathan Coachman reported in March 2026 that Bianca Belair risks losing a finger due to severe injury sustained. God dang, a broken knuckle and finger damage. Yeah. He reported
So, if it's her ring finger, she's good. Her career will not be over. You gotta remember, Carrie, the Texas Tornado had a freaking bootleg, literally.
yeah. He wasn't that good afterwards either, though. He was
Yeah,
okay.
but well, you gotta think about it. Like the ring finger right here.
Yeah,
Okay. This one is a stabilizer right here.
yeah,
Thumb is a stabilizer.
yeah.
If you have this, this, and this, you're good. So this would be okay.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like the same thing with the samurai. You know, the samurai, you messed up, or the Yakuza, you took a tip.
Yeah.
Then you took the knuckle. Then you took the whole finger.
Yeah.
because it lets you lose. It's a stabilizer for a sword. So you lose that, but if it's the ring finger, she should be okay.
But I hope it doesn't come to that, man.
Damn, Tez was all depressed and shit.
No, man, I'm trying to find.
We're gonna pray for Belair's finger to stay on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bruh. Look at how small her hand is.
Yeah.
Hold on, have y'all seen the finger? That's insane. It look infected. I don't know how new this is, but this is like her. I think this is what it was like when it was broken.
Ooh.
Yeah, shave that knuckle down. She'll be fine.
You said shave the knuckle. This is what it looked like without the splint. Hold on. When was this? So this is 3 weeks ago.
So no, her career will not be over if she loses a finger. That I can assure you.
Yeah.
Now, if she does want to retire and just, that's okay too. She hasn't had a bad career. It's a shame that it's ending early. If that's the case, I doubt it. That'll be the case.
Bro, I don't know. B ain't posting no video in a while.
Maybe that could be another swerve right there too.
I hope so. But let's get on with the show. What's next with Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre?
Are they still alive?
I'm about to say we gotta figure out if they survived their fall.
Yeah, that was a nasty fall. Well, I mean, it looked nasty, but they hit the fence, so they probably got like a trampoline back there.
Drew said, "Don't take him, Drew." They came running.
Oh, man.
Like seriously, if it was that serious, that fence was kind of flimsy.
Yeah, we could have jumped that
Bum
fence.
rush that fence.
Yeah, we could have jumped the fence. They could have jumped that fence. Oh man, that was funny though.
But
It was
I
something
see
new
a
though.
very physical match, and I hope there's gonna, I hope there will be lots of the red stuff.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be some of the red
I
stuff.
hope they're gonna have a lot of color to them, as they say.
Yeah. And then Cody Rhodes returns. Do he beat up Orton, or does he come and get his what you want to talk about? I don't think you can come in and talk about what you want to talk about. I think it's clobbering time.
Yeah.
Where is it? SmackDown.
Let me see. I don't even know.
I know one thing. Yeah, I wouldn't be talking. Like I said, anything that look like a snake, it's over. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you. We don't give me a microphone. I'm waiting in Gorilla. I'm somewhere lurking. Cause nah.
Where's it gonna be at, CO?
I'm looking. I am looking, sir. It will be in Pittsburgh.
So, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I don't want to talk. Randy, get your ass out here. That's how it has to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Steelers, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I ain't gonna roll your eyes at me.
Shout out to the Amish. Anyway, shout out to the Amish. Yeah.
Roadkill from ECW?
No, I'm talking about
What's that
the
gotta do
actual.
with
I'm
anything?
talking about the actual Amish
I don't know
community.
where Papoose gonna go.
I thought they were in West Virginia.
Straight to Pennsylvania, boy. Oh man.
But yeah, Cody, you know what to do. If you come out tomorrow with the pomp and circumstance, like don't even do entrance regularly. You need to come out.
I hate that with Cody too. He just got beat up by 3 people. He go, like, dude, let's come to the ring and be mad, please. We ain't got to see the entrance.
Dude.
I don't want to see the entrance. I want to see him assaulting Randy Orton backstage. I don't even want him coming to the ring to talk. Enough talk. Just
Let's go.
whoop ass.
Let's
That's it.
go.
It's go time.
Y'all remember back in the day when people used to just walk through their entrances when they was mad? Like, you can see sparks coming up and everything. They just walking through the sparks, throwing their coats off and throwing their gear off, and they just ready to go. Like, yes, that. We ain't got time for, nah. Wrestling has more than
We don't have time for the whoa. We don't have time for that, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa went out the window. Whoa was you on them stairs the other night. Whoa. That was whoa. You laying on them stairs. So handle your business. Cody, Cordarius, Raheem, as you like to call yourself. You need to be Raheem tomorrow night. We don't need Cody. We need Raheem.
Exactly. All right, man. So that's SmackDown preview for March 27th, 2020.